My name's Anthony Gergetter. I'm the Senior Software Developer at Search Plus. This is a quick tutorial to walk you through setting up your accounts for the new EmbroidMe and fully promoted websites. We did a tutorial a couple of weeks ago. Unfortunately, the audio didn't work too well, so we're doing a quick video recording now just to get you set up on the platform, help you create your login details and make it so that you can upload content to your store webpage. Now, the platform that we're powering EmbroidMe and fully promoted on is called Gorilla Dash, and you'll need to set yourself up an account on the Gorilla to be able to get access to your store details. A couple of weeks ago, you may have received an email that looked like this with a link to create your account. If you didn't receive this email, it doesn't matter. All you need to do is either click on the link in the email if you did receive it, or on the gorilladash.com homepage, click on the register button. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward to set up your account. The only important thing here is make sure that you use the email address that Renee, Louise or myself have set you up with to receive your email inquiries. So for me, if we just pop my details in, Anthony at Search Plus. Oops, sorry, I used a different email. I used ag@gorilla-.com. Just remember that email address must be the same as what we have you set up with for your account. And then submit. And then, of course, we get a please check your email to verify your email. Jump back into the account. Jump into the inbox, and I'll just refresh that and see if I get the response back. Here we go, and you should receive a verify your email link. So click on that, verify your email, and success, you're into your account. Now, if your email has already been added to your store, you'll receive a notification like this. If you don't receive a notification like this when you first log into your account, just contact either myself or Louise. I'll have our details in the comments section at the top or in the description for the video, and just contact us and we'll make sure that your email address is linked to your store account. All you need to do here is click accept, and you are accepted as being a member of Fully Promoted, and then it tries to link you to your store. So for this example, I've linked myself to the Adelaide CBD store. So click on OK, and then what you'll see now is here in the left-hand menu, you'll have My Tribes and Adelaide CBD. Click on that, and it will open up the store dashboard. Assuming that you've managed to set up your account okay, we're now able to log into the Gorilla Dash platform and manage the content for your store site. If you did have trouble setting up your account, just make contact with us straight away, either Louise, myself or Renee, and we'll walk you through the process of creating your account. It can be a little bit tricky, and we're more than happy to help. Now, to log into the platform, both at the bottom of the EmbroidMe and the fully promoted sites, we've put a little button there with Store Login. You can either go directly to gorilladash.com to log in, or if you click on the Store Login button, it will take you to the same place where you have Login up in the top right-hand side. So I'll log in with the account that I just created for this demonstration. Dash.com and password. Of course, if you've forgotten your password, we've got a forgotten password function here. Click on it, just enter your password, and it'll send a link to your email with a reset link. And if I log into the platform, it takes me to the main dashboard, and on the left hand side here you'll see that I've got a link to my tribe, which is Adelaide CBD. If I click on that link, it brings me to the tribe dashboard or the store dashboard. So what we'll do over the next few minutes is I'll walk you through all the different applications on this page and how we can manage the content on your website. Just to give you a brief overview of the way it's structured, on the left-hand side here, you've got your main menu for your store. The top part is people, and at the moment we've got customers. However, in the future we may have suppliers or other categories of people. Inquiries are the website inquiries that have come through from either the fully promoted website or from the EmbroidMe website. And then down lower, we've got more applications. So right now we've got media library. This is where you will upload images. News and articles, we're not using this at the moment. However, we might use it in the future for blog posts. Our work, which is very important and which we'll work our way through. This is where you can upload images and description of the work that your store's done. File uploads, this is where clients will be able to upload artwork directly through the website for you. And then customer reviews, which is in development at the moment. And that's something that we plan to launch early in the new year, where we can really try to get good, positive customer reviews from your customers to help our rankings on Google and other search engines. And then you've got some settings down the bottom here where you can set the tribe administrators. So if you want to give access to another person, either another staff person, or if you have a second owner, you can give them access through the tribe administration. Now on the page itself, on the left-hand side here, we've got a summary graph of the inquiries that have come through. At the moment, it's only showing website inquiries. However, within the next week or so, we expect it to have all the call data being displayed as well, so that we can view how many calls have come through the website from the 1300 numbers. You can also change the date range as well. You can change it to daily, or you can view it on a weekly or a monthly graph. So generally it's good just to look at the weekly, it gives you the trends. On the right hand side of the screen you can see the recent inquiries that have come through the website. This is really useful just to keep an eye on what's being sent in. Of course, every inquiry that gets sent through is also delivered to you by email. However, if you miss the email or you need to come back, you can just view them here in this list. On the right, the recent inquiries shows the top 5 recent inquiries. However, if you click on View All, you'll then get a complete list of the inquiries that have come through. And looks like Adelaide's been quite successful with the number that are coming in there. Further down the page, we've got different sections. We've got a section here for team members, which we'll go through shortly. The About Us section, where you can do content on the website about your store. And then the all-important Our Work section down the bottom, where we can upload work and images to your website. In the very top right-hand side, you'll see the little pencil up here. This is where you can update and set the details for your store and set your settings. Let's probably best if we go through that first. So clicking on this pencil brings you into a new screen where you've got 4 different tabs. You've got About, you've got Website, you've got Location, and Media. So we start with the first one. About is just general information about your store. We've got your main telephone number, email address, which may in the future be shown on the site. However, at the moment we've chosen not to put the email address on the website simply due to spam reasons. We previously put the email on the Signarama site and they got inundated with spam. So we thought it was best not to include it. Then the second email address, a main notification email address, and this is where website inquiries are sent to. So if somebody submits an inquiry on the website, this is the email address that it will be sent to. You can change this to whichever email address suits you. Second tab along is the website content, and so this is where you can set the content on the page. The top section, we've got the banner heading, the banner subheading, and the banner caption. If these are empty and you don't put any information in these fields, we'll just use the default information. So if we flick back to EmbroidMe Adelaide to the website, so I'll just change store up the top here and change this to the Adelaide South Australia store. There we go, Adelaide CBD. What you'll see here is we've got the main banner captions at the top. So the 3 fields that we have to work with are the banner heading, the banner subheading, and the banner caption. So just to do a test, we'll just write the names, banner heading, into each field, banner subheading, and banner caption, just so that you can see where they appear on your store page. We save that, jump back into the Adelaide CBD site, give it a refresh, and you'll see where it comes up. Obviously I haven't put much content in, so it doesn't look particularly good. The banner subheading is just a small label on top of the main heading. Then you have the banner heading and the banner caption. So you're more than welcome to make changes to that. If you don't want to change it, then just leave the fields blank. If we go back in and edit, so we just go into website. If we leave the banner heading blank, leave the banner subheading blank, and leave the banner caption blank, then we'll just get the default settings appearing on the page. If we go back and refresh, here we go. So the default is just EmbroidMe, Adelaide CBD, and your local provider of brand apparel and marketing solutions. It is important that stores change this. For our search engine optimization, Google's always looking for unique content. And if we can get different content on every store page, Google and the other search engines will look on that favorably. So that's the banner at the top. The next setting that you have here in websites is, if you go down, we start going down to the page content, where we've got the page heading, the page subheading, the introduction bold paragraph, introduction text, and then a little blurb from top of your team members page. So the page heading, if we look at this one here, page heading, that is the main heading on your website page there that you can change. The page subheading, if we put it in, subheading, we'll just save that. I don't think that appears in the default. And if we go back and refresh, the page subheading will appear above the heading. Then underneath, we have the... We go back to website there, if we go back, we've got the introduction bold paragraph and the introduction text. So the introduction bold paragraph, if you have an image uploaded for the homepage or a gallery uploaded for the homepage, the bold paragraph will be first in this area here, then normally an image, and then this body text. Of course, if none of these fields have been completed, we end up with the default content that we have here. So just have a play around with that. If you do make any mistakes, just delete everything out and clear it back to nothing, and then it'll go back to the default settings. So you can't really make too much of a mess of it. Just experiment and see how the content looks for your store page. The next tab along that we have is location. This is really important for Google Maps and making sure that we get good location information about your store. You've got the address here at the top. You can set the pin location from address. So if the pin is not in the right spot, you can enter the address up there, click on set pin location from address. It'll drop the pin where it is. However, what you can also do is, if the pin is not in the correct location, you can drag it around the screen and place it in a different spot. Next thing that we need to look at is how to upload images to your store page. I've just quickly downloaded 2 images here that I found using Google search. I think they might be Adelaide CBD, but I'm not too sure. What we have in the left-hand menu, we've got an application here called Media Library. This is where you'll manage all of the photos for your store. Right now, we've got an empty page. No images have been uploaded. So to upload an image, it's pretty easy. You just click on the plus button at the top there. You can either click on the icon here to select the file, or you can just pick the file up and drag it into the drop zone there. Try to give your images a descriptive name so that if we want to search for them in the future, they're fairly easy to find. So we'll search for EmbroidMe Adelaide store. Again, I'm not too sure if this is Adelaide, but we'll use it as a test. and the image is uploading now. Now remember, when you're uploading images, try and find the largest file that you can. One of the issues that we have at the moment is people take photos using their iPhone or Android device, which take pretty good photos, but the thing that you have to remember is not to compress the photos. Often when you send a photo by email off your phone, they'll say send it actual size, small size, medium size, large size. Always select actual size. After the images have been uploaded to the website, we then compress them and optimize them to make them deliver fast. However, if you upload small images, there's not much that we can do with it. So please keep in mind, upload full-size images. I think on your phone it could be up to 3 or 4 megabytes large, so quite large files, because the bigger the image we have to work with, the better quality that we can have on the site. So now that you've uploaded the image, we've got a number of different sizes that we use. Because the website's been designed for mobile devices as well as desktop devices, we have to keep in mind how they're going to appear when the images get resized on the different screens. What you can do is you can crop different size images. So the main ones that you'll be using are the banner images on the top right hand side here. So if you want to crop or resize, you just click on the crop button. It comes up with a cropping tool where you can move it around. Remember, don't zoom in too far because it'll end up being pixelated. So the larger the image that you can have, the better. However, you do have the power to be able to move and resize the images. And then all you have to do is click on crop in the bottom right hand corner there. The image will optimize and save. And we'll just give that a few seconds. I think this one was quite large. It was a couple of megabytes big, so some of them will take a little while to optimize. Going. There we go. Okay, so that one has cropped. And then the other image size that we use on the website is the rectangle image, which is often used for the gallery. So we use the banner images for the top of the page and the rectangle images for the gallery. Again, you can move it around until you've got it where you want. Again, don't zoom in too far or else you end up with a pixelated image. So this is, again, optimizing and cropping. Should just take a few seconds. Keep going, and there we go. So now it's saved. So what we've got at the top here, we've got the original image. We've got a name for the image, EmbroidMe Adelaide Store. We've cropped out a banner image at the top, and we've got the rectangle image there. And then if we click on save, we should have our first image in the media library. So what we'll do is we'll just quickly upload a second image as well that I've downloaded, which is more, I think, of a product that we can use for an Our Work image. So I'm not too sure what you call these. In my old days we called them transfers, I think, but I'm not too sure now. EmbroidMe sample Our Work image. So again, we'll upload this. Media created, and you'll see here this banner image is not particularly good. It's sort of cropped off at the edges there, so we can go in and we can make some changes, maybe go down and just focus on this section down here to get the t-shirt. When you're uploading images, it is really important that you try and find images that have got a lot of border around the edges with the item that you're trying to photograph in the middle. So these photographs that I've uploaded aren't particularly good for the website. So generally speaking, the product should be in like this center square of the clip box, and then you should be able to have a lot of space of nothing around the edges there, and then it'll resize nicely on mobiles. But we can use this one for now. Okay, so we've got our second image. If we save that, you'll see we've now got 2 images uploaded into our media library. There's no limits on how many images you can upload. The more you upload, the better. We can use them in other parts of the site as well. And then if we go back to the tribe dashboard, and we go back to the settings area that we were in before in the top right hand side here, there was a third tab along called media, and this is where we can set the main images on the page. So we've got banner image, square, gallery and team members. So what we can do first is for EmbroidMe Adelaide, we can change the banner image at the top. So instead of having the default man with the apron, we can drag in the image. So all you have to do is pick it up and drag. You'll see that there's a maximum number of items. Sometimes that'll be 1, sometimes it might be 2, 3, 4, and for most of the galleries it's 10. So you can upload 10 different images for the banner at the top of the page, and they'll just slide through in the gallery. So we've selected that one. We hit done. It'll save it. You have to save the page down here as well. And then if we go back to EmbroidMe Adelaide, right now at the top of the page we've got the default banner image. However, if we refresh the page now, we'll now get, I hope, the EmbroidMe Adelaide store coming up, if that is the EmbroidMe Adelaide store. So again, you'll see that there's a gallery there, so you can put multiple images in the top and they will just fade through. There's only one image here at the moment, so that's not going to slide across. So just to recap, upload the images in the media library on the left, press the plus button, try to upload the largest files you possibly can. The number one rule with images is don't compress them on the phone. If your phone comes up with the option of send full size, send small, send medium, always send the original or send full size. What we need to look at is putting your team members on the website. Right now, if you have a look at the Adelaide CBD, we've only got the welcome tab here. As we start adding more content, we'll end up with 2 more tabs. We've got our team and then another tab, our work. So if we just work on our team first, jumping back into the Gorilla, you'll see there's a section here in the middle of the page called team members. Pretty straightforward to upload your team members. Just click on the add button and we'll add myself again. And we'll quickly just grab a photo that I have downloaded. So this is not me, it's just something that I quickly found off the internet. Really important that you do the email address for the team member. This again won't show on the website. However, the team member will be able to get the weekly digest that's sent out every Monday morning. So profile, software developer, and about, this is my profile. I am the software developer. And again, you can put as much information in there as you can. The team members section is really important for the website. Gives it a lot of credibility if people can see who's involved in the organization. So you'll see here the team members come up. You can put in as many team members as you like. And then if you go back to the website, if we refresh the page, you'll then get the new tab with our team. We can click on that and we get meet the team. We can also do a little bit of content at the top here above the team members. So we go back into the Gorilla, click on About Us, and down the bottom you've got website team members introduction. So this is our team at EmbroidMe Adelaide. Again, I imagine that you'll be writing a lot more content than I've got there. However, this is just to show you where it'll appear on the page. And there we go, there's our little paragraph at the top of the team page. You can also change the image at the top of the team page. If we go back to the Gorilla, in the edit on the top right hand corner, go to the media tab, and then down the bottom here we've got a spot where you can select the team members image. So this is good if you have a group photo of the team. You can pick it up and just drag it across, and again it will change the banner image at the top of the page. And it's a really good idea to maybe, rather than a picture of in the store, on the team page, have a group photo of all of your team members. So that's how you upload the team members. Very straightforward. Just go to the team members, click on the plus button. Not a lot of details. First name, last name, profile picture, email, role and about. So pretty easy. What I want to focus on in this video is the Our Work section. You can access it either from the left-hand side in the menu here, Our Work, or we've got the breakout box down the bottom of the page here with Our Work. To add a new Our Work post, again, pretty easy. Just press on the plus button, and we've just got a few little fields that you can fill in here. So the heading, so we'll pop in a heading. This is a sample Our Work post. This is the Our Work subheading, and then you automatically get the slug at the bottom. So for those of you who don't know what a slug is, slug we use in the URL. So the URL for this page on the website might be embroidme.com.au/our-late-cbd/this-is-a-sample-our-work-post. And it's just what we put at the end of the URL. Author, myself. You then also have the status. If you just want to put it into draft, if you want to keep working on it, put it in draft and it won't be shown on the website. Then down the bottom you have got the Our Work story, where you can put in a bit of a story. So this is a story about the job. And then above the Our Work story, you've got two image inputs. You've got the single image and the gallery image. It's really important that you do an image in the single, and the gallery image will only use if an image has been uploaded. So again, upload the media in the same way as we did earlier in the video. Crop it, get it to the right size. Then all you need to do is click on Select Media and drag the items into the right-hand side. So we've got the single image, which is shown on the summary page, and then if you go into the actual Our Work article itself, you'll get the gallery image. So again, pretty simple. This is probably the most important part of the website as far as search engine optimization goes. The more unique content that we can get on the website, the more traffic that we're going to get from the search engines like Google. So if you can upload some of your recent jobs, just take a good photo of the clothing that you've done, post it, and then do a story. It's really important that for SEO, the story is probably more important than the image. So make sure that you always add a little bit of a description to the image that you're uploading so that the search engine can get that content. Then if we save it, we go back to our tribe dashboard. At the bottom of the page, we will have our first Our Work post that has been uploaded. If we jump back to the website, to EmbroidMe Adelaide, if we go back up and refresh the page, scrolling down, we've now got the three tabs because we've got content in all sections. We've got welcome, we've got our team, and now we have a separate Our Work tab. If we scroll down, we just get the little summary of our work. You get the heading, the subheading, the image, and then a little bit of story of the job. So if you can upload content, it'll make an enormous difference to the success of the website. So we're hoping that you guys can do it. Okay, that's it for the training videos. I hope that I have explained enough to get you guys started. If anyone has any questions, Louise, myself and Renee, we're always available to answer them. I'll put our contact details into the bottom, into the description of the video. However, if you do need some help, we have this send email function at the top in the purple bar. So all you need to do is, if you have a question, just click on the send email button. Those emails go directly to us and we will respond straight away. Always looking for bugs or any improvements or any suggestions, so send those through as well. And if you need some phone support, just give us a call and we can walk you through the site. So good luck. Thank you for watching this presentation, and let's hope that we can get more sales and get the websites up and running. Thank you.